The pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx, ancient monuments that have stood for millennia, captivate our imagination and boggle our minds. How were these colossal structures built, and what secrets do they hold? From the mysterious alignment with celestial bodies to the gleam of the pyramid's white casing stones, these marvels continue to unravel mysteries that connect astronomy, mathematics, history, and art. Join me as we explore the top 10 strange coincidences and fascinating facts about the pyramids and Sphinx. The pyramids of Giza, especially the three prominent ones known as the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Pyramid of Khafre, and the Pyramid of Menkaure, have an astonishing connection to the stars. Specifically, their alignment corresponds with the three stars of Orion's belt, Al-Nitak, Al-Nilam, and Mintaka. The ancient Egyptians associated the constellation Orion with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This association is deeply embedded in their mythology and religious practices. The alignment is not just a matter of the pyramid's positions. Their size also proportionally represents the brightness of the stars. In the mid-1990s ES, researcher Robert Bovell proposed the Orion correlation theory, asserting that the pyramids were deliberately aligned with Orion's belt. The alignment also points to the Milky Way, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' understanding of the cosmos and their belief in the connection between the earthly realm and the celestial world. The mystery deepens when considering the preciseness of the alignment, especially given the lack of advanced astronomical instruments in ancient times. The mathematical wonder embedded within the Great Pyramid's design adds to its mystique. The Great Pyramid's dimensions reveal a connection to two fundamental mathematical constants, the golden ratio and pi. The golden ratio is a mathematical constant that appears in various natural phenomena, art and architecture. It's often associated with aesthetically pleasing proportions. In the Great Pyramid, the ratio of the length of the face to half the length of the base is surprisingly close to the golden ratio. Furthermore, the Great Pyramid's original measurements display a relationship to pi. If you take the perimeter of the base and divide it by the pyramid's height, the result is close to 2 pi. These mathematical coincidences are fascinating because pi and the golden ratio are transcendent numbers that continue to captivate mathematicians. To find them in an ancient structure built over 4,500 years ago begs the question of whether it's merely coincidental or if the builders possessed a deeper understanding of mathematics. The Great Sphinx of Giza, one of the most iconic structures of ancient Egypt, is carved out of limestone and stands guard near the pyramids. Its alignment has fascinated researchers for centuries as it faces directly east, and its gaze aligns perfectly with the rising sun on the spring and fall equinoxes. Some archaeologists and Egyptologists believe that the alignment of the Sphinx was intentional, representing a significant event or symbolizing a connection between the earthly realm and the cosmos. This has led to theories that the Sphinx may have served as an astronomical observatory or a sacred marker for celestial events. There are also more esoteric theories that connect the Sphinx's alignment to the constellation of Leo, suggesting that it was designed to reflect the ancient Egyptians' understanding of the precession of the equinoxes and the astrological age of Leo. The construction of the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, required massive blocks of stone, some weighing as much as 50 tons. Many of these stones were quarried from locations more than 500 miles away. The Quarry Conundrum refers to the seemingly insurmountable challenge of transporting these massive stones to the construction site without the aid of modern machinery or even the wheel. Theories about how the stones were transported range from sleds lubricated with water to reduce friction, to the construction of elaborate waterways and canals that would allow the stones to be floated to the site. Some even propose the use of ramps, although the exact design and materials of these ramps remain subjects of debate. More unconventional theories have arisen too, including the idea that the ancient Egyptians possessed advanced, lost technologies, or that extraterrestrial beings were involved in the construction. Recent archaeological discoveries have shed some light on the methods likely used by the Egyptians. For example, evidence of worker camps, ramps, and canals near the quarries and construction sites lends credence to some of the more practical theories. Yet the sheer scale and complexity of moving and positioning these massive stones with such precision remain awe-inspiring. Among the seven wonders of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the only one still standing today. It is a testament to the brilliance of ancient Egyptian engineering, construction, and architectural design. The seven wonders were remarkable achievements of human creativity and labor, and they included the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, the Colossus of Rhodes, and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. All of these other wonders have been destroyed or have disappeared over time due to natural disasters, human intervention, or simple erosion. The Great Pyramid's enduring presence offers us a tangible link to the ancient world, a glimpse into a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago. Its massive size, precise alignment, and the ingenuity involved in its construction have allowed it to survive the test of time while other equally stunning wonders have vanished. One of the lesser-known but equally intriguing aspects of the pyramids is the consistent temperature inside regardless of the weather outside. The interior chambers of the Great Pyramid maintain a constant temperature of around 20 degrees Celsius, which is roughly the average temperature of the Earth's surface. This consistent temperature is not merely coincidental but is believed to result from the pyramid's construction and materials. The thick limestone blocks act as effective insulators, moderating the temperature inside. The precise alignment of the chambers and passageways also contributes to maintaining this consistent temperature. The stability of the temperature has led some to believe that the ancient Egyptians had a sophisticated understanding of thermodynamics. It has even sparked theories that the pyramids may have served purposes beyond tombs and religious symbols, possibly functioning as astronomical observatories or even ancient climate control systems. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its lion's body and human head, is an iconic image of ancient Egypt. But many are struck by its missing nose. The absence of the Sphinx's nose has led to many theories, myths, and stories contributing to its aura of mystery. Some legends attribute the loss of the nose to Napoleon's troops, claiming that they used it for target practice during the French campaign in Egypt. However, historical evidence disproves this claim, as artwork depicting the Sphinx without its nose predates Napoleon's time. The more likely explanation is that the nose was deliberately removed. Some scholars believe it was chiseled off by a Sufi Muslim in the 14th century who took offense to local peasants making offerings to the Sphinx. Others think that natural erosion or an act of vandalism during antiquity might be responsible. Today, the pyramids of Giza display a weathered brownish appearance due to exposure to the elements for thousands of years. However, they were originally covered in smooth, polished white Tura limestone casing stones, which would have given them a dazzling gleam, especially under the intense Egyptian sun. These casing stones were cut with exceptional precision, creating a smooth surface that reflected the sun's rays. This would have made the pyramids shine like gemstones, visible from many miles away. The ancient Egyptians referred to the Great Pyramid as Ikit, meaning glorious light. Unfortunately, many of these casing stones were removed during the Middle Ages to build mosques and other structures in nearby Cairo, revealing the rougher core structure we see today. The result is that the original brilliance of the pyramids has largely been lost to time. Some archaeologists and Egyptologists believe that the reflective surfaces of the pyramids may have had symbolic significance, representing the sun's rays, linking the pharaohs with Ra, the sun god. Others see it as an example of the grandeur and majesty of ancient Egyptian civilization. Inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, there are several narrow shafts that extend from the king's and queen's chambers toward the outer surface of the pyramid. These shafts have puzzled archaeologists and Egyptologists for years, and their purpose remains a subject of much debate and intrigue. The shafts are only a few inches wide and several feet long, making them difficult to explore. They don't lead directly to the exterior, as they're blocked by stones at certain points. This has led to various theories about their function. Some experts believe the shafts were designed for ventilation, allowing fresh air to circulate within the pyramid. Others suggest they were constructed for astronomical or religious purposes, aligning with certain stars or celestial events, thereby connecting the deceased pharaoh with the cosmos. Recent explorations using robotic technology have provided more insights into the shafts, revealing small chambers and intricate details that further deepen the mystery. Some even propose that the shafts might contain hidden information or treasures yet to be discovered. The Great Pyramid was built for Pharaoh Khufu, but his burial chamber remains an unsolved mystery. Unlike other tombs of ancient Egyptian kings, Khufu's burial place lacks inscriptions, treasures, or ornate decorations typically associated with royal burials. It's an unusually austere and unmarked tomb for a pharaoh. The king's chamber, where Khufu's sarcophagus was discovered, is a stark, granite-lined room with no inscriptions or symbolic imagery. The sarcophagus itself is plain, and Khufu's mummy has never been found. Some Egyptologists believe that the lack of decoration and inscriptions might have been a security measure to deter grave robbers. Others think that the absence of adornment may hold symbolic significance or reflect a specific religious belief or practice of the time. The unmarked tomb of the pharaoh has led to numerous theories and speculations. Some researchers propose that the real burial chamber of Khufu is still hidden within the pyramid, waiting to be discovered. Others consider the starkness of the tomb as a profound statement by the ancient Egyptians, possibly related to Khufu's reign or the religious context of the period. I hope you enjoyed our video today. Drop any ideas down below, and as always, thanks for watching.